Hey everyone, we're continuing our walkthrough now of the SpongeBob Squarepants movie game. And I ended up finding out what number the last part was. It was part 24, so this means... Yeah, I found out the last part number was part 24 when I didn't know which number the part was. I just found it out it was part 24, so this means this is part 25 of our SpongeBob Squarepants movie game walkthrough. So, in the last part, we finished up the 3-meter island challenge in Shell City Dead Ahead, and we continued with Shell City Dead Ahead. And we're right now on top of the floating block challenge, about to do it in Shell City Dead Ahead. So, I don't think we got very far in it, because it took us longer than I thought to do 3-meter island. But like I said, it's a pretty quick challenge if you get used to it, time-wise, if you're really good at it. And yeah, like I said, oh, and we also destroyed the fourth TV, and we're right now, like I said, at the floating block challenge on top of it, about to do it in Shell City Dead Ahead. So we'll continue with Shell City Dead Ahead right now, and we're going to do the floating block challenge. And now, in this case, we only have 2.5 minutes. So, time-wise, it's not what I thought, but I think they did that because since this is a challenging place, it needed to be a challenging time for the floating block challenge. Do you see why? Now see, there's a lot of ice blocks here to begin with. And it seems like if we need more time, we're just going to have to start the challenge over. But I think, if I can remember this correctly, the last time I did it, I think they freeze the time for us, which would be nice because of how small the time is. Which is, they started at 2.5 minutes, just so you guys know. That doesn't seem like very much to do a floating block challenge, doesn't it? But if it was like the 3.5 minutes, or at least 3 minutes like it is for Now That We're Men. Well, 3.5 minutes like it is for Now That We're Men, but if it was like 3 minutes, then it would be okay, because then it would be an acceptable time. Do you see why? Because 2.5 minutes doesn't seem very long to do a challenge, doesn't it? Now we're going to try and get this chest we see right here. See? Oh, well, we died, but hey, at least they saved the time for us. And at least we got a treasure chest. Oh, and by the way, in the last video, I forgot to tell you, we also upgraded Patrick's health to 4 Krabby Patties, I believe. So I think just because of the time, we're going to start the challenge over. Because we only had like 39 seconds left. And that doesn't seem like very long to do it challenge-wise. Well, time-wise for the challenge from where we were. See, now we're doing a little better than I thought. Because last time our time was 2:03 when we got here, but now it's 2:11. So we have a little extra time, which is good, because we need all the time we can get to complete this challenge. Because time-wise, remember, like I said, it's really short. Oh, and also, I believe we completed the SpongeBob challenge in the last video. If I'm wrong, just tell me as a comment on this video and tell me what actually happened. So that I can check to see if you're right, video-wise. Okay, now. Okay.
Just like walking on ice cream.
Okay, now. Easy. Easy.
Ouch.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Easy. Easy. Ooh, that was a close one. But as you can see, we completed the challenge with 26 seconds to spare, so we did it in 2:04. But you could see health-wise, we were only at 1 Krabby Patty, so we didn't have much time-wise for our life. In the challenge, that is. See, because right there you could see the 4th TV broken. So see, we just completed the floating block challenge, so now we'll continue. See, there's another treasure chest up here. So yeah, we have to get 2 more treasure chests in order for this part thing to be work. In order for this part thing to match up. Okay, so you can see one of the steel crates didn't break, so I'm going to use it on a mini Merv. And I'll tell you in just a little bit is the trickiest part for what I think is the trickiest part in this place. Because I'll tell you, time-wise, it'll take you longer than you think. Gotcha! It actually worked. I'm impressed. Now let's see. Oh, I was going to try something. Well, at least we got the monster. Oh, I've got an idea. I'll come down here and do a smash and pick up the monster but throw it at the button. Like so. So it can help us. I should have thought before, shouldn't I? Should have thought of that before, shouldn't I? Ooh, see? Now we're getting a lot of stuff. And now see? Where we're at right now is what I consider to be the trickiest part of the game. Well, not of the game, I mean of the place. Because it's a pretty big battle. So let's see if I can try and make this work. So I'll pick up the monster and throw it at that stuff. So that, and now I'll pick up another one and go throw it at the other. Well, other mini Merv, I should say. And now let's do some more basic monsters, like these fishes. And hit the Duplicatron and that button over there. So that, A, no more monsters come, and B, we could just push the buttons over there. So let's do our spin upgrade. Let's do that spin we got to defeat that bash monster. And now all we have to do is just go push this button. It's that easy. Because remember when we when we attacked with the monster, we touched that button over to the left over there that's already green. So, time-wise, it took us a little less than I thought. Because I'll tell you, place-wise, I've done it without the upgrades here. And I had that challenge before. Okay, so I'm going to try and hit this TV. See, Patrick's getting in the music spirit. Ooh. See, well, I had to do that so we can get the muscle points. See, it's a pretty big challenge because of these windmills. But if we can make it, oh, did you see what I was trying to aim for? Ooh, that was a close one. But did you see what I was trying to aim for? I was trying to aim for the TV. I was trying to aim for the TV from the, man. Now we'll have to do the battle again, which I hate. See? That's what I don't like about this.
Macho stuff.
Okay, so I took care of those. Ooh, I got him just in time. Ooh, I got the both of them. I'm impressed. Okay, now we'll hit the bash monster with one of them and hit it with the other, or try our... The spin upgrade took care of it. So now we just have to hit these buttons. And now if we can, when it reaches 14 minutes, we'll stop in the place. But you do know, after you destroy that TV, that TV up there, that ends the part.
Once you get here, you'll never want to leave again.
I'll try one more time. Ooh, see, I'm really close to it. So now when we get to the throw fruit, I'm going to stop the part. So, okay, so I'm going to stop here. So most likely in this part, we continued with Shell City Dead Ahead and did the floating block challenge. And this TV we're trying to destroy is taking us longer than I think. But you do know when you finish it, when you destroy it, that finishes the level. So we'll be trying to do that in the next video. Yeah, we'll be trying to do that in the next video. So yeah, that'll end it for part 25. And I'll see you guys in part 26.